everyone. I am going to get us set up here really quick. And then, this is what I want. I'm going to get it to where I can see that everything is functioning correctly and where I can see comments. And then we'll get going for today. Hello, happy Monday. Craft show raffle tickets. Okay. All right, and let me get my layout for today and kick that to the curb. Okay, so we should be good. We are. Hello, yay, we're here. Hi, welcome to October Daily Crafting. You'll have to forgive me if I'm like, we just did the coffee hour today at noon, and then I just got done with the story chat with Deb. Deb, you did so awesome. You did so awesome. So we just did the story chat for the history story, whatever it's called. And so here we are. The other stuff, don't worry about it, Mallory. You come when you can. Don't even worry about it. You're fine. I'm here. I'm doing all the things. I actually remembered that I needed to do a Monday message for One Little Word, and I totally forgot about it. So I'm going to be putting together an email later today and send that out to Allie so she can get that. I feel like I'm just like everywhere today. Like, you guys will be sick of me. Oh yes. Deb, that was so fun. I have never had a chance to actually talk to Kim in person before. That was my first time talking to Kim. I have with Susan, but not Kim. So it was cool to be able to meet her face to face like that. It's so fun. They come out on Tuesday. I know they do. She won't matter. I actually went and checked my email because I have like an Allie Edwards email for that type of communication. And she hasn't even emailed me to be like, hey, when's that Monday message? She doesn't care. She's fine. Anyway, so cool. We're going to get going. I've got about an hour-ish of time, and then I have to go pick up Izzy from school. I probably need to see if I need to give Jonah some medicine here in a little bit too, but I'll do that after this. We'll do this first, then that. So today we are going to be putting together layout or story number 13. I'm almost a little bit sad that the 13th this year was on a Saturday. Was it a Saturday? No, it was a Thursday. It's a Thursday and not a Friday, because then we would have had Friday the 13th and that would have been awesome. But you know, it's okay. It is okay. So I am telling story number 13, which actually happened yesterday. What's the story from yesterday? I think it's from yesterday. The kids and I made our annual Halloween cookies. It's something we do every year. I always just get one of those pre-made cookie kits where the cookies are already cooked and they're just packaged, and then they send you all the icing and you decorate them. So that's what I'm going to be documenting today. Now, my design prompt was die cuts. So I have made a layout that I'm just going to throw a ton of die cuts onto it. It's going to be fun and busy, but I like that. That'll be good. So we're going to do a die cut heavy page today about making Halloween cookies. So let's just get going. I've got my coffee. Erin brought me some fresh coffee during coffee hour, and I drank it and I burned my mouth. And my eyes were watering. I didn't tell any of you that, but yeah, I totally burned myself on my coffee. That hurt. So I've had to wait now for an hour and a half for it to cool down. It's finally still hot, but cool enough where I can actually drink it. Okay, so let me turn you around. I'll show you what I've got to work with today, and we'll get started. Oh, also, I made a round and went to, where did I go? I went to Michael's, finally, because I needed to get a new paper trimmer blade, just like one of these, and they come as a pack of 2. So I needed one of those. Got that yesterday. I needed some black paper. Got that yesterday. Okay. We should be good. And then I also needed just a shell for the tape runner. So I finally got the thing that these go inside of, which I figure is good because I have a whole bunch of these refills, but I didn't actually have this part. So now hopefully I can tape things and it will be easier. I'm gonna move some of this other stuff out of the way. So okay, that's better, I think. And that's not in the way. Next year it'll be Friday the 13th. That's awesome. Yes. Okay, next year we should do something on Friday the 13th. That would be cool. Although maybe Erin will want to do something for real. You know, like in real life. Yes, Susan, super busy today. It's crazy. But you know, it's okay. I feel like Mondays and Thursdays are my busiest online days, and then Tuesday and Wednesday are like less, and then Friday I don't do anything, which is awesome. Which I generally on the weekends like barely even log into anything for whatever reason. Okay, so here's what we got. We've got this large photo. So I printed the photo to go over both sides of my book. So they will be hole punched along the middle here, but I wanted this picture because it has both of the kids in it. And my kids, like all kids probably everywhere, love to eat the frosting that comes in the icing that comes in the cookie decorating kits. And it's very obvious when they do so because the black frosting turns their mouths black. So I had them both stick their tongues out at me, and I took this picture of the two of them just being silly with all this stuff in front of them. And that's going to be the foundation for my page. They're both looking super goofy, and I love that. Then I printed 2 extra photos. These are going to go on the back side of tags. So I've got 4 tags total that I'm going to include. It was 4, right? Yeah, 4. So there's my 4 tags. This one is actually, I forget, this came on something, like it has to and from on it. This is probably on a gift bag, but I kept it because it looks Halloween. And then this one is from the I think it's called Spellbound from Fairy Tale Club. And then these 2 were from the Frankie kit that I designed this year. So we've got 4 tags total. 2 of them are a bit bigger. And those, or like this purple one, I'm going to put a photo on the back side of it so it'll stick into my die cuts. But then there's a picture on the back of Jonah holding up his cookies. I'll hold this up here so you can maybe see his decorating style, which is, you know, piles, mountains of frosting and lots of eyeballs put in there. Then I've got Izzy's that I'm going to put on the back of the pumpkin tag. And hers, she's like much more precise about her decorating. She made a zombie Frankenstein. So he looks more zombie than the actual Frankenstein monster zombie, because technically he is kind of a zombie, right? And then she also made a zombie cat here. And then the other 3, you know, her creations. So I've got those. I printed journaling out to go on the back of the other 2 tags. So that can be the home for my story. And then I've got a whole bunch of die cuts that I'm just going to layer here at the bottom. So here's kind of my sketch of what this is going to look like. It shouldn't be too bulky because it's die cuts and they're all small, or they're all flat. But I do want to, as I layer them on here, I do want to try to leave the back side without like this whole cluster where it is attached around the outside, so I can slide the tags behind all of the die cuts and just kind of like hide them in here too. in with the cluster. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. I'm just going to start sticking things down. This shouldn't take me too long to do because it's fairly easy. Let's see how Tombow Mono tape holds out for me here. Oh, this is why I don't like Tombow Mono. It doesn't... I'm just going to gripe. I'm going to gripe about these. Ugh, about these tapes. And then I'm just going to pull out my score tape because... How annoying. Okay. But it like doesn't, I don't know. Maybe I need like dot rollers. Maybe those work better. I don't know. But it's annoying. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit on the side, a little bit on the bottom. Also, Susan, thank you for coming on that chat today. It was really awesome to have you there. You had so many great takeaways from the story chat conversation. So thank you for joining me with that. I always get like a little bit nervous before every single one of those. It doesn't matter. I just always get nervous. Probably everyone. That's just, you know, in general, what we all do. But it's nice to have guests with lots of ideas and things to say, and it just makes it all a lot of fun and not so nerve-wracking, you know? Okay, so I kind of sort of sketched out my idea prior to coming on here. Also thought this was funny for any of you who read Mexican Gothic for our book club book. Mexican Gothic has, you know, there's mushrooms in there, and it takes the Halloween mushroom to a whole nother level. And I thought it was funny. I was like, yes. Okay, so I want you to go, I think, like way down here. And I wanted this to be the connecting piece. So it's going to be like partially here, partially on a different one. Okay, we'll do that. That. What else did I have in here? Oh, I had this eat, drink, and be scary, which I think can just go over top of the mushroom. Yes. And this like sucker thing. Okay, so like that. So it is going to cover up most of the table where the cookies are happening. I'm okay with that because really what I cared about was the two of them and their faces. And then I've got pictures of the, you know, the cookies that they really made. So it's fine if it covers it up. Okay, so then this side goes, what, like pumpkin, which maybe I'll get it all on there. There's a little acorn in here somewhere. Yep. That can go there. I've got the October 31st. And a potion. No. That. I think I'm just going to lay all these out and then we'll go back and actually adhere everything down. The skull that I've, you know, wanted to use so many times but never did. Well, now we're using it. There's like a leaf. Which maybe I'll let that kind of go over both of them too. The wicked. I want you to go back this way. Maybe I just want to tuck you in. And a potion bottle. Actually, I think I'll put it there. Okay. So it's just going to be like that, just like a explosion of die cuts. Okay, so with that being said, Tombow, you are so disappointing. Oh boy, let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can still manage this. I think what I'm going to do is kind of stick things down lightly to each other. And then, actually, I think I want to do, and then I think I'll just grab my sewing machine and stitch around the outside of it so that it all stays down. So it's going to go there. It's going to go there. You're going to go like there. I want to be able to read that. Let's tweezer this. Make it a bit easier. Okay, so then we've got that can go like that. Wonder if I should have put this up a little bit higher. Can I still? Yes. Okay. I think we'll do on top of this guy's tail. So if this is going here, but underneath, then this can go like there, I think. Okay. Put a little bit over here. You can go like that. Although I wonder if I should have put that lower. Okay, let's put that a little bit lower. Thinking like, be right there. Okay. And then this, wrong way. Okay, and this slides in halfway there. Okay. Oh, and I got to get this little lollipop. Ugh. Yeah, not on the back side. Like that. So then this whole thing technically still lifts up. So what I'll do is I will stitch it along the side. So I'm going to trim off the second half of the tag. That's going to come over to the opposite side. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue or a little bit of this roller tape on the edge so we can stick that down. There. Okay, so then yes, I will stitch here and along the bottom and up the side. And that will create kind of like this die cut pocket. I probably will also bring in some liquid glue just to make sure those pieces are adhered to each other because, you know. All right, so next is the other half of this ticket. So that's going to go first. All right, so all right, let me see here. Elena, I like that you have embraced the mushroom trope this Halloween. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we'll put ticket on opposite side. Wait. Even with other one, at least ish, even-ish. Okay, so there's that. So then they kind of connect to each other. Now, Where do I want to start? Here, let's start with, I think I want to start with this pumpkin. So we'll put a little bit on the edge here, a little bit on the bottom here. Make sure it's on. It was really fun to pull out all of my die cuts because these come from so many different places. We've got crepe paper. We've got, I want to say Cocoa Daisy. I think it is Cocoa Daisy is that one. We've got A Little Scary collection, which was Fancy Pants. We've got some Fancy Pants. We've got Heidi Swap. We've got the Spellbound, what's her face? Fairy Tale Club. And is that it? That might be all the things. But still, that's like a bunch of different collections. And it was really fun to try to put a bunch of them together from, you know, that have competing designs. These ones are creepy. These ones are cute. It was just fun. All good fun. Okay. This one can go a little bit at the bottom, a little bit on the side. Come on. Put you here. Okay. And then bat. Make sure we don't have any glue sticking out here. Okay, I'm going to put the bat there. Skeleton is going to go it took me a while to figure out what I was going to do with die cuts because I love them. I have a lot of them, but I don't always know what to do with them. Besides just use one or two here. Like I pretty much never make layouts that look like something like this. And my initial instinct always when it comes to using a lot of the same product, so in this case die cuts, my instinct is to make a grid, which is 100% what I thought I was going to do. But then I started thinking like, no, I can come up with something else other than a grid. Plus I'm going to have more grids in future layouts. So maybe I should stretch myself and do something a little different this time. So I Pinterested, like scrapbook die cuts. And there wasn't a whole lot, but there were a few that had some like very layered embellishments all in a line, which also for me is visually appealing to have stuff in a line. Like a line across the bottom or vertically down the center. That to me just looks really good. So I thought that that is a way I could do it. Okay. So there's that. And then I want to put this wicked hat over there, which gives this side a little bit more height because this one has a bunch of height over here. So it helps to even that a little bit. Ugh. This is dumb glue. I hate it. I hate it. This is why I stopped using Tombow. So reason why I'm using Tombow, reason why I have refills of that is Aaron got it for me for Christmas last year because he didn't realize that I had switched the types of glue that I use, and I must have had it in a list somewhere. So he got it for me, and I had thrown out all of these parts because I didn't like them. But then, you know, I had a whole bunch of them. So here we are. So now I'm using these until they're gone. And I will just toss it again because the Kukoyo, way better. Or I've heard good things about the scrapbook.com, the yellow dot, I think is what it is, a dot ruler or dot adhesive. That one's supposed to be really good too. Okay, so, all right, there is my die cut cluster here at the bottom. Before I bring my sewing machine over, we can go ahead. I also got to put a number on here. I'm thinking I'll put it up there. But we'll see. We'll see what I feel once we get this part done. So next we're going to go ahead and adhere together the photos and the journaling on the backs of these tags. And see how that goes. Are you all working on anything this week? Trying to get any stories told, or what's on the crafty docket for you? Or if you are someone who loves the fall or loves the Halloween season, do you have any fun plans this week that are seasonal? I don't think we have lots of plans over the weekend, but nothing during the week, at least. At least not currently. All right, so there's one. So that's journaling about Jonah's. This one is journaling about Izzy's. Okay. So currently, Jonah is not feeling well. He woke up in the middle of the night last night at like 2 a.m. So I stayed up later than I should have, which is, you know, not uncommon in these parts. I stay up later than I should on a more regular basis than I would like to admit. But I had stayed up really late. So I think it was like 1 when I got in bed. But when I go to bed at night, I don't like to just go straight to sleep, especially if I've been doing a lot of computer work. And I was working on getting I was getting all 4 of my layouts designed last night for October Daily, because I knew I wasn't going to have time this morning with all the stuff going on. Oh my God, I don't understand this. Why? This tape is just the worst thing. Anyway, if anyone stops scrapbooking, it's because they bought this tape. That's what made them stop. Because it's annoying. It's bonkers. Okay. Anyway, so I went to bed at 1 and grabbed my book. I'm currently reading Sign Here. Right? Is that what it's called? Sign Here? Oh, you know, I have the cover. It is Sign Here by Claudia Lux. And I am, I don't know, maybe a third of the way through it. Maybe less. It's really cute. It's a it's a book about the character works in the deals department on the 5th floor of hell, and their job is to sign people's souls to hell. So they make deals with people, giving them what they want, but then they sign away their soul. So it is got like it's a dark theme, right? And in this particular book, the character is trying to land the fifth generation of a single family. And then in the text, it says that, you know, something goes awry or whatever. So anyway, it is I really like it. It's like a little bit silly, a little bit quirky, a little bit heartfelt. Like, it's interesting. It's an interesting book. It has, if you've read any of the TJ Klune books, which is House in the Cerulean Sea, or we just read Under the Whispering Door. I think he's got no, that might be his only 2 books, or I don't know. Actually, I think TJ Klune might be non-binary. So there, I think it's their books. I don't think they have any additional books, might just be the 2. Anyway, TJ Klune, their writing style is very similar to Claudia Lux's writing style. So it has that same kind of vibe. And I like it. It's been good so far. So anyway, okay, I digress. I was reading this book last night. I got about 2 pages into my chapter. I was only going to read 1 chapter, then go to bed. And about a page into it, Jonah comes into our room coughing, which I had heard him coughing as I was up. And coughing for him is always a bad thing. It always leads to him, it leads to him being sick, basically. So he came into our room coughing. We ran him into the bathroom. Like, he made it in there. It was fine. I had to change him out of his pajamas. And then he was like violently shaking. So I took his temperature, and we haven't gone anywhere. We haven't done anything with anybody other than our own family. So it just kind of, it came out of nowhere. But he had a temperature of 102. So it was a very late night. is what happened. Very, very late night. So he's home with us today, hoping he'll get better. So anyway, my point to even telling any of that is that I'm thinking my story for today, for day 17, that I'm going to do something related to like potions and elixirs, maybe do some kind of shelf. I don't know. We'll have to see what I draw for my prompt, because I think that will actually determine what I do. But I'm going to do it this way. But I want to do something to do with elixirs and potions, or yes, because he's taking medicine, and I can like take a picture of the medicine on the table and have that be the story. We shall see. We shall see. That'll slightly depend on, oh, I did that wrong. I want it to go the other way. That'll slightly depend on what prompt I pull. So it'd be fun. It'd be fun to like make a shelf and stamp out potions and stuff. This is Jonah's. This one is hers. Ooh, let me see what you guys are up to. All right, Lynn, you're working on October Daily and Project Life. How is your Project Life coming? I see your posts on Instagram. I love how you photograph yours. It makes them easy to see which ones are yours. Just State Fair on Friday. Awesome. Kelly, you've been trying to do October Daily since September. You can get your album started. You could do it. Boo baskets together for the neighbors. Love that, Amber. We need to do that at some point. We haven't had a chance to go boo anyone yet. But I definitely want to. It's fun. Maybe when our candy comes in the mail. We ordered our candy from Amazon. So maybe when it comes in. Sam, you're doing December Daily 2021, but near the end. Yay. So you're getting there. Waiting for season 2 of the Midnight Club to come out. When does, oh, okay, In Your Dreams. So Amber, we're actually watching that right now. The Midnight Club. It's super good. I don't remember what episode we're on. Which episode are we on? It was Who Told the Story? Oh, it was the one, the Christian girl, when she told her story, what is it called? Give Me a Kiss, I think is the name of the episode. So that's the last one we just watched. Erin and I are watching it together. It's so good. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's very good. It's creepy, but it's not like nightmare creepy. At least it's not for me nightmare creepy. But it's super good. I can't figure out why, as I think it does this for you guys too, but every once in a while the video gets almost like where it's not filming quite fast enough, so it's like a little bit glitchy. It's super annoying. I noticed that when I was editing videos too. It's something I wonder if I need to try doing a live. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow, doing one on data instead of on Wi-Fi, and see if that helps. Maybe it's internet speed. I'm really sorry if that's super annoying, because I've noticed that too. All right. So Tammy, you got your December daily supplies from Allie, and all you want to do is play with it. Yes. You totally can. Pull it out and just at least touch and feel it all and then put it back. Or, you know, brainstorm some different ideas that come to mind, whether it's for stories or design ideas. Okay, so plugging this in so we can give it a stitch. I'm also going to grab my numbers while I'm over here. All right, grab this bin so I can pick a number. All right, so what I'm going to do now, aside from put those down, is I'm going to go ahead and sew these die cuts into a pocket-ish. And then after I do that, I'll go back in and glue down anything else I need to. So let's just give that a go. That's actually probably fine. Let me see. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so there's one. No. All right, thread broke. My tension isn't super great on this machine. I feel like I need to like fix that, but it still is working, so it's okay. Okay. Did another one break too? Okay, why are you breaking? Never mind, I suppose I'm gonna have to just fix this. Okay. What is going on with you? So you are okay. You are not okay. Oh, I could put it on the real thing. So it's supposed to go down here. Actually, what would it do? Let's actually do this. So I think I have that. a full gold. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we'll just put this on here where it's, you know, supposed to go. A lot of times I just use bobbins because it's easier. That doesn't even hold that down. Does this even go on here? No. Does this have a, whoa, look at that. I have a threader thing. That's awesome. Okay, this does not, because this should hold it like taut on there so it doesn't move, but you know, it doesn't fit. So we'll just give it a go with this. See what happens. Come on. I'm sure that's probably my tension problem, is just that I had it on here, which is technically the threader, or where you thread the bobbin from. Okay, into the hole. There we go. Okay, so let's try that again. Oh my gosh, thread everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna trust. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Maybe. Seriously, what is going on? Ugh. Okay, so this just goes to show that. Oh, that is why I don't use this. Okay, this just goes to show that we all have machine struggles. All of us. I do too. All right. Okay. But I'm done with this now. The only thing that's annoying about this is now, well, I guess I can just do that and put it away. That kind of works. Okay, and then my other bobbin, as I spill all the bobbins, needs to go in the case. Okay. All right, so we have got the die cuts officially sewn on. So we accomplished that. Now, let's trim this off also. Okay. So now we can add in, well, I need to glue some stuff down because not all of it is stitched. So I just want to make sure the pieces that are not stitched, are stuck, you know, like permanently. And yeah, it could be that it is the gold or the metallic thread. The thing I love about metallic thread is it's easy to like thread into the needle. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Okay. It's easier to thread into the needle, but then yeah, it is kind of, it's tough on the machine. Okay, so let's do like right here in the corner. The rest of that I think is probably okay. Yeah, the rest of that's okay. So for Izzy's, I'm going to put the pumpkin one in there and the boo tag in there. So then they just kind of tuck in there behind those die cuts. And then over here is anything not, yeah, I think this little corner onto the hat. And that might be it. Oh, maybe this bottle. Okay. And then Jonah gets the purple and the ghosties that help tell his story. And then that is that. So I just need a number and then this layout is done. Excellent. Okay, this goes back over here. Did I put this all in backwards? Sure did. Okay, so there's that. That's the book. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we need a number. This is 13, right? Is that what I said this was? 13? Yeah, story 13. So let's grab out my 13s. I don't have a ton of them, but here are some. And the debate is going to be, does it go with the die cuts, so it's in the mix, or probably not going to do the metal, or should it go like up? I think I just did a plastic number on the last one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So I'm probably not going to do a plastic one again, just because I think it's fun to have different ones, but that takes up a lot of space up there, which is kind of nice. So I've got like the gold. If I put it down here, I've got this, like I could put it right here on the house. It's a pink number 13 sticker. I think that might be too dark. Thinking if I cut it out and added it up there, don't really want to do wood. I could have put that there instead of the 31, but that's okay. So I'm thinking either this pink one or the gold one. If I did the pink with no gold, it just lets everything be at the bottom. Or I almost kind of like the gold. And I'm not going to bother cutting this out because I don't think this one's going to be right. So put that one in there, put this one in there. I'll keep that out. I think I'm going to do the gold because I think the pink is not quite prominent enough. And then you're like, is it 13 or is it 31? Which one is it? So 13, gold in the top. I think it's my first like chipboard number. because they're thick. Oh, I could remove some chipboard from it, but ultimately it's going to have the same thickness. So I think that's actually okay. Okay, so do that right there. And I just want to see if I kind of like the idea of the pink. I think I like that, so I'm going to go for it. So put the eat, drink, and be scary across the 13. I think I did that crooked though. Let's see if I can fix that without. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so eat, drink, and be scary can go there, and I think that does it. I think that completes the layout. So that's story 13. I'm hoping to do 14 and 15 inside of book 1, and potentially 16 as well. So it's just going to depend on how thick it gets. But there is that one. All done. For the journaling, I've got the cookies that Jonah made. For him, I said Jonah is more of a cookie. Sorry, Jonah is a more is more kind of cookie decorator. He throws on as much frosting, sprinkles, and cookie eyeballs as he could. These are sure to give you a sugar high. So that is his. And then for Izzy's, so we've got her cookies. And then for hers, I said early in the October season, I purchased a ready-made cookie decorating kit as an activity to do with the kids. We busted it open and went to town decorating all the different designs. I always love seeing the differences between how we all decorate. Izzy is precise and detailed. She loves to use the box as inspiration for designs, but adds her own flair to each cookie. Her cookies turned out amazing this year, per usual. So there's that. And those just tuck in there as little added bits and bobs. Super fun. Love the texture that brings, and it allowed me to use up a lot of these die cuts that I have been hoarding for years. Some of them, like quite literally for years, I think from 2018 when I first started this project. There are some that I just love. Like I loved this October 31st. I love the If You've Got It, Haunt It letterboard. There are 2 of these houses. Super loved those. But I struggled using them on a layout. So this was a great way to have an excuse to get them all out and use up as many as I could. So I'll move this out of the way so it's not so dark over here. So that's going to be our layout for today. I am hoping either tonight or tomorrow that I'll have some time to finally download pictures, get them edited, and put in the edited photos into the posts so that you can see images that are a bit more detailed and not as grainy as they come across sometimes on YouTube. So I'm hoping to get that done today. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be live working on story number 14 and 15, and that's going to be starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow, Tuesday. So hopefully I'll see you back here then. If not, the replay will be available as soon as the live concludes. So hope you enjoy seeing those pages come together and seeing this page come together. All right. I feel like I am talked out. So I'm going to go sip some coffee for about 15 minutes and then go pick up Izzy from school. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your Monday. I'll give you an update tomorrow on Jonah. I'm hoping he's feeling better too. He seems to be doing better. So fingers crossed we have a better night tonight. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your day, friends. See you later.